some people aren't sure whether a CELTA is right for them or whether they should do a DELTA instead. The key thing to remember about DELTA is that it is meant for experienced teachers. And not just experienced teachers, but experienced teachers of English as a foreign language. So some people think that maybe because they have experience as a maths teacher or something like that, that maybe they should dive in at DELTA level instead of at CELTA level. And that wouldn't be the right decision. A DELTA assumes that you're already very familiar with the kind of things you do on CELTA. So it assumes you're already familiar with the typical steps of, say, a receptive skills lesson, listening or reading. It assumes that you're already familiar with how we typically analyze grammar in the classroom, that you're comfortable with, the different tenses, the different conditionals, all the different typical grammar points we cover in the language classroom. It also assumes that you have a qualification equivalent to CELTA. So in general, even if you have experience, I would always recommend doing a CELTA first because they kind of go together one step after another, and it's quite difficult to do the higher step if you haven't done the lower step already. So in general, my advice is if you're not sure, go with CELTA. However, if you do genuinely have lots of experience teaching English as a foreign language, I would say at least 2 years, but preferably a lot more. And if you're confident that you're aware of, different lesson frameworks, that you're very comfortable discussing language, whether that's grammar or pronunciation or discourse, if you're already comfortable with all of those ideas, then sure, you could do a DELTA first. But in the end of the day, if you're not sure, the thing to do is ask. And you can always arrange a call with us at DC Teacher Training to discuss whether CELTA or DELTA will be right for you. And we'll be very happy to give you honest advice.